Hey everyone, welcome to another movie recommendation Fridays. And this week's topic is sports. And the movies are a mix of anime and normal movies. And if you like my recommendations and want to watch any of these movies but cannot find them on any of the streaming platforms, well, you can DM me on Instagram, link in my profile, and I can add you to my own personal home server where I have all of these movies, my previous recommendation, and a lot more TV shows and movies that you can watch, and you get a lot more perks than you get on almost any of other streaming services. So DM to know more. Well, let's get started. On number 5, we have 100 meters. This is an anime movie which gives an insight into the life of an athlete, how they risk their entire careers, their body to get the fame that they want. The movie follows the main protagonist who is naturally talented in running since childhood. While everybody thinks that he's gonna be the next Olympic champion, but in his mind something else is going on. The animation style for this movie is pretty different. The animation style focuses more on real life physics, if that makes any sense. But nonetheless, the visuals are amazing, the animation style is amazing, and this is one movie that you should not miss. And on number 4, we have The First Slam Dunk. This movie is based on the famous manga, The Slam Dunk, and the movie follows a younger brother who goes on to becoming a great basketball player while suffering through the loss of his elder brother, who not only introduced him to basketball but was also his role model. The story is told through a single basketball match which decides which school is the best. And the story also follows other team players and how they got up to that point of the match and what differences each team member has and how they come together as a team even when they hate each other. The animation once again is very different from all other anime movies, and the animation does a fantastic job of capturing the intensity and the emotions and keeps you on the edge of your feet. And if you're an anime fan, this movie is a no-brainer for you. On number 3, we have Creed 3. And this movie is about a former boxing champion who faces his past as he is challenged by his friend from childhood who recently got out of jail. And this movie takes a lot of inspiration from anime, and not a lot of people know this, but Michael B. Jordan is an anime fan. And in a lot of his interviews, he talks about how this movie takes a lot of inspiration from great animes like Dragon Ball Z. And the best part about this movie is the soundtrack. Each and every soundtrack is a banger. And while story is not the best, but it is good enough to keep you engaged and entertained throughout the movie. And on number 2, we have F1. This is a movie that everybody knows. And the movie goes into F1 racing culture beyond just the race. It goes into what's on stake in each and every race, how intense the race actually is. And Apple has thrown immense amount of money on this production, and it shows. The visuals are fantastic. Brad Pitt's acting is great as always, and the fact that Brad Pitt himself drove in some of the races shown in the movie is pretty fascinating, and the movie is definitely worth watching. And on number 1, we have Marty Supreme. Well, this is a recently released movie, and the movie is about a young man in the 1950s in USA who is really good at table tennis. While the sport itself is not widely recognized in US at that time, Marty tries to get this game recognized and be the best player there is. And while he's not backed by anybody, even his own family doesn't support him, and he finds himself into one trouble after another throughout this journey. And the only thing that keeps him going is that his sheer determination that he is the best player in table tennis and he just needs to show the world. And while he gets into one trouble and trying to get out of that trouble, he gets into another. And while trying to get out of that trouble, he gets into another trouble. The sheer charisma and the determination gets him out of all of those troubles. And the acting and the direction is so tight that the movie is very long, but not for a single second you feel that the movie is really long. It keeps you entertained throughout the movie, and it is really fun to watch Marty get out of one problem after another while trying to prove that he's the best. And this is the one movie I had really fun watching in a really long time. And well, that's about it for this video. And once again, if you want to watch any of these recommendations or my previous recommendation, you can DM me on Instagram and I can add you to my home server where you can watch all of these movies and more TV shows and movies. And you get a lot of more perks that you do not get on any other streaming platform. DM to know more, and I hope to see you in the next one.